Hey everybody, welcome back, Falcon, Duskers, episode number 3. We're in the, I want to say the third spaceship. We have found a bunch of resistance in this one though, for sure. We have, let's actually go into the schematic view over here. R8 has an enemy, R5 has an enemy. And we're not sure what's happening in R5 in terms of items, and we're not sure what's happening in R8. So we have to kind of lure these guys out of the rooms and lock them up somewhere else so we can actually go through the rooms and see if there's anything of value in there. So what I'm thinking, R6 should be the area where we decide to lock everybody at. So we should lure R5's enemy through D12 and R8's enemy through D13. It's going to take some slick maneuvering on my part, but I guess we'll do it one step at a time here. But for now, we have a few other things to gather up before we make our decision on that one, so we'll send Orson down through D7. I don't believe there's any... Oh, right, there's something to tow over here, though. Now, you don't tow, Orson, so you're going to be stuck on that one for a second here. Alrighty. I'm going to try to get him over here to gather up a few supplies for us. So you gather here, my friend. Jeremy is our tow. We do have an airlock over in A3, but I do believe we have to kind of... We can redock over to A3. I suppose that's another option, too. You know what? Let's do that. Dock... R... Or A3, I guess is what we're looking for? Yeah. Dock A3. So ship's going to go around. Go on that one. Great. Now, Jeremy, you're going to be towing Brandon back with you. Now, let's see if I could just dump this off here meanwhile, and then just use Jeremy for some bait as well. So open us up. Over here we should have, yeah, this is the cargo that we found earlier. And now we're just going to leave Brandon behind in here too. Great. Alrighty. So cargo and boat Brandon are going to hang out over here, and Jeremy's now freed up. So this is where we're going to be making our call now. R5 and R8. Everything else has been collected so far. So I think the easiest one would be to probably get R8 enemies into the room where 1 and 2 are at right now. Just a small little room. So for instance, Orson, let's have you come over here. And you can close that door from afar, right? Yeah, you definitely can. Alrighty. I guess we'll use Rick and lure this dick over here. Oh, the problem is D5 afterwards. How do we lock that up? I opened it up now. Here he comes. Oh, got it. There he is. So I think I locked it in. I locked this guy in here. I'm pretty sure. Because when he walked through and he started shooting at me, I closed D5. So he should be over here stuck in room R9 now. Let's give this a try. Rick's taking a little bit of damage here. I should probably use some scrap to heal him up next time in the ship. But let's see if this worked out for me. D13, D13. Alrighty, we got him out of there. Oh, great. Look, there was nothing in here overall. That's a good waste of my HP. Oh, well, I was hoping there'd be something good in here because there was an enemy in there. Alrighty. We're not out of the woods yet. We still want to go through R5 because my damn curiosity will not let me otherwise leave it alone. Alrighty, so how do we play this out? Do we lure him to R6, close the doors there, or do we lure him over to R3, or maybe even R4? If we do R4, we have to move Sarah back up to generator in R2. Yeah, alrighty. But isn't this gonna shut down all the rooms here too? It probably would. Alrighty. Yeah, see, it just about shut everything else over here. That's fine. If we want to lure this guy into the easier spot, I would say it would be here. So, Sarah, you generate power through this one. And I guess we're going to probably use... Man, let's use Orson this time around. I feel like Rick's taking too much damage already. Rick, you might want to move your ass out of the way, though. Thank you, my friend. Actually, he didn't really move. I had to just kind of squeeze myself through there. Alrighty, so... Here's another thing, too. We could actually lure him into D8. Oh, no, but then that door's over there open. I think R4 is where we want to lock this guy up. Alrighty, Orson. You're going to be the dog. You're the man. You're the king drone for this one, dog. You lure him, close D11, run through D9, close that up behind us, alright? You got it? D11. D9. Oh, we got him. We got him. Sensor deactivated. Great. So that means that he's stuck in R4 because Rick is no longer noting any enemy in R5. Oh, sweet. Okay, that worked out. So it's probably better to let him come into the room, close D9, and then once he decided to turn back, we hit D11 and close that behind them, instead of going D11 and then D9. Perfect. I feel like I'm talking and I know what I'm talking about. It might sound like I know what I'm talking about, but people are probably going like, he has no idea what he's talking about. But hey, as long as it sounds like I do, then that's all that really matters. Alrighty, so let's see. Rick, let's go ahead and open up D12. We know for a fact it should be cleared here now. And whatever the enemy was... Oh, sweet, we found some more fuel, which is actually a really important thing for us because we're a bit low on it. So we found some fuel over here, and there is some goddamn clutter in here that I can't get through. So we have to go to D10. And homeboy here, Jeremy's going to have to go all the way navigate to R5. No, I'm not ready to leave yet, game, okay? You're going to R5. Alrighty, great. Don't go through D8. I need you to go and get that fuel. Perfect. And Orson, let's have you open up D10 and see what's on the other side of the clutter. Anything of value here? Oh, hey, we found a console command. Sweet. I know one of us has interface. Oh, Orson does. Great. This is interesting. This is new to me. Let's find out what this is. Interface. Ship scan. Scans nearby rooms. Ah. Interesting. Oh. Probably help if I could, spell. New items found. Error scanning. Alright, so R5 is an item and R2 has an item. Really? R5 is where we're at right now. We're going to pick up that fuel. And R2 has an item? Oh, we left some scrap. What? Did we leave some scrap? Oh, new items found. So when you do a ship scan with the interface, you actually find new items. Interesting. Alright. That's really cool. Yeah, it's right here. Why are you turning red now? Oh, because I left you. Okay. So... before we're done here, though, let's see what the other options were. We have defense, activates, deactivates power, ship defenses, and interface list. This list. Oh! So, if I activate defense, the defense in R4 will turn on where that enemy's at. Would this kill him? Let's try it out. Defense. Defense in room R4 killed one enemy! So if I go there now, it's going to shoot me, right? So I would have to turn it off again? Yeah. Oh, sweet. And we could probably loot whatever he had on him now. I'm a fucking genius sometimes, guys. Like, I think of these things to just be a total scum, and it works. Alright, you go ahead and gather this up. That's great. Gathering fuel cannot move, and he's done gathering fuel. Now, I'm going to leave you here. Actually, gather that, Orson. And we still have more stuff to collect in R2. So navigate, number 3, over to R2. And you're really going to go through there? Why don't you go? You can go through there, Jeremy. There's clutter in the way, my friend. Okay, sometimes the AI could need a little tweaking. Not much we could probably say, right? Let's give this another try. Navigate. 3, over to R2. Should be easier for you now. You're powering stuff up still. And then Rick, you're done over here, right? I want to see what happened with this drone. I want to see if I can pick him clean. So D11. D11. Alright, there he is. Alright, is he? Oh, he was wrecked completely. There's nothing left over of the guy. I was hoping we could kind of pick him clean, but nope. You can kind of make out the faint outline of him right here. Oh, can't do much. At least we know how to use the defenses now, though, right? That's really good to know. D11. Alrighty. Now, Orson, you're still hanging out over here. Jeremy, go ahead and gather everything in this room. And after this, we're done. And where's our ship at? Ship's going to be over in R2. And we could definitely make it over there. So navigate everybody to R1. You got it. Navigate 1, 2, 3, 4. R1. Let's get on out of here, guys. Good job, I would say. We took a little bit of damage, that's for sure, but not a big deal. Rick's over there freaking out. Come on, Rick. Get with the plan, dog. Hey, 3, exit out. We got a lot of good stuff. And we barely we took some damage, yeah, but not too much. And we could kind of clear it up with some of the scrap that we found. We found out scrap. We're back up to 16. We got Brandon as well, one of the new drones. And Rick dropped some HP, right? 56% remaining. Huh. Okay, ship upgrade retrieve remote power. Let's find out what that ship upgrade's all about now. So, use ship configuration menu to install new ship upgrades. I will. I will definitely do it. We have remote power. So what does this do for us? Remotely powers a power inlet. Huh. I'd be lying to you if I said exactly I knew what the hell that meant, but I guess we'll find out. Let's go ahead and install it. Great. Alright, let's go to drone configuration. Let's find out what's going on with Brandon here. Brandon has the ability Stun. A lot of HP as well. Not too bad. Not too bad, Brandon. I'm going to take that stun ability from you. I'm not going to really bother fixing you for now, but I do want that stun ability. And we're going to give that to Rick, because Rick's kind of our scout. If he has something that can keep him alive, that could be great. So we'll use him now as a scout, maybe even attacker in a sense. So you could be our scout, attacker. Orson is still our interface gatherer, along with Jeremy, and then Sarah is still primarily our generator. I like it. I like it a lot. We're going over to Hoplite 2. Alright, let's go underway. What are we looking here? Board. Rick, Orson, Jeremy, and Sarah. Sounds good to me. Now let's see if there's any sort of new report to give us an idea what happened here. Hoplite 2, class, not available. Directive, it's a military patrol one. Oh no, this could be pretty bad. We might find some good stuff, but at the same time, it should be some pretty powerful resistance in here too. Alright, so we're over here. It's already showing me a room in R2 for some reason with a bunch of items and some fuel as well. I don't trust this ship whatsoever. Alrighty, Rick. Let's get you over here with a motion, I would say. Motion. Alrighty. Room that we're going to be coming into should be cleared. That much we do know. If there's any doors open, that we don't know just yet. Let's have Jeremy open that up and go through here. D11's open, so if there's any enemy over there, we should be careful. They don't want to come in through D11. I'm going to find a generator pretty soon, so we can lock the doors up. There we go. Generator's right there. I mean, Sarah, let's get you over here. Generator, please. And we could probably now close D11 for a while, at least until we make sure that it's actually clear. Alrighty, so now we're safe in here. First room is under control. D5's available to us. This doesn't seem to be too big, at least as big as the other ship that we're at right now. Oh, hey, check it out. We have an interface. Oh, nice. Orson, where's Orson at? Orson's gonna be our interface dude. Alright, Rick, I'll get you out of there pretty soon, dog. Let's have you go into interface. Find out what's happening in here. So we'll do a ship scan for one. We found out new items in R3, R5. R4 has an error scanning, and R6 has new items found. R4 error scanning. There could be some potential threats there, then. And defense is going to activate the defenses. Where are defenses at? There's one in R5. Well, if there's any enemy in there now, let's actually take care of it. It killed one enemy, so there was definitely an enemy in R5. Perfect. Turn it off now. Good, good, good. So R5 should be cleared now. And that's all we can do for now, right? Yeah. Alrighty, so Rick, let's have you do some motion scans through R4 and R5, I want to say. We'll start over here first, though. Oh, we can't scan R4. Whatever's happening in R4 doesn't let me scan. It doesn't even let the ship scan itself. So that worries me a little bit. Let's see if we can get a scan in R6 going on, then. Alright, let's try it through here. Motion. That's not how you spell motion, Falcon. Wow. No scans through R6 and R4. That worries me a lot. I guess we'll probably have to go through R5 and then make a decision on R6. At least until we get most of our drones out of here, because we cannot open up that door with, 4 drones in here. So, for a fact, we said that R5 is cleared. Alright, D5 open up. Any doors open? No, they're all closed. Great. So in here we found scrap. Slightly looking better scrap. Defenses are off over here. Great. What I could do, if there's any sort of enemy over in R4, we could lure them out to R5, get to R3, close the door behind them, and then activate the defense system in there. Yeah. Alrighty. So we know for a fact this is clear. Let's get Jeremy to gather everything in here meanwhile. Alrighty. Now, Rick. We still don't know about R2. and down here. Let's see if we can get a motion happening to the side. Alrighty, R2 definitely has an enemy, and that door's also open. That's a big problem. So we know for a fact that the door below us is cleared. Not sure about R4. R2 has an enemy. What? Alrighty. All that means is that probably whatever was at R2 went up through door D6, and now they're up there. Yeah, they're just probably going back and forth. So they're probably doing a patrol there, if anything. Gotcha. Alrighty. But we do know for a fact that D10 down is cleared. Door is closed too. Great. We have a generator over here. Great. And then we still don't know what's over here. Let's give this one more try with the motion sensor. It still does not want to detect what's in R6. That's a issue right there. Generator here. We need this generator to get through R2. What I could do, potentially, is... one way to take care of this would be... wait till the enemy in R2 is up out of that room, and then we could just get in there and close the door behind him if he's patrolling back and forth. Alright. And we still need to find out about R4. Now the problem is that we cannot redock anywhere in the ship, so we definitely have to make sure that we're not going to lock any enemy in R3, because here is where we need to get the hell out of here. So we still have R4 to deal with, though. Well, we still have the defense mechanism over there too, right? Alrighty, here's what I'm thinking we do. And Jeremy, you gather everything in here? Let's get you to D5. I'm gonna get Rekt to lure whatever enemy that we have into R5, and then from that point on we use the interface defense mechanism to kill it. Alrighty. This is gonna be kind of tricky. So... we could actually do this from D2 as well, right? Yeah. Alrighty. You guys ready for this one? Let's close D10. Make sure the enemy doesn't run through that one. D2. There he comes. D5. Orson interface. Defense. Alrighty, sweet. R5 killed one enemy. I got him. Hooey! Alrighty, we got him. We got him. Just to make sure that we got him, motion. Yeah, it's cleared in there for now. Before we open that door, we should probably turn the defense off, though, right? Deactivated. Perfect. Alrighty. Rick, open this door up. Where's the dude that you killed? Oh, there it is! Just all leftovers of it. Perfect. Now, it's not to say that we're out of the woods yet. Let me come over here really quickly. I want to do one motion through here. Alrighty, so this is completely clear. The only issues now left over is going to be R4 and R6. But everything else does seem to be cleared from here. D7, we don't know what's in there. And nothing, oh, there's some scrap over here, I guess. So have one of our gatherers come over here, pick that up. A lot of them to be picking stuff up through here, especially that fuel, and that's about it through here. And we know that R7 is clear too. Alrighty. Pretty good. Let's have Jeremy go back to gathering then. Jeremy, you need to go to navigate to R2, right? So, navigate Jeremy number 3 to R2. Alrighty. So we still have R4 and R6 to deal with. Well, whatever's in R6, I figured the best way to do it is to probably get them out through R7. Because R3 is going to be our exit to get on out of here, so... yeah. Alright, Jeremy. Gather all. No enemy, really. I was over here freaking out over nothing. That's great. Okay. Oh, you know, at least we learned something, right? It's good to be overly paranoid. I don't really, I'm not too upset with myself about being paranoid about that. It's good to be. Can't not be paranoid. Orson gather everything. Alright. So all that's left is you picking up scraps up through here, and then that one room up here. And we're done. Gather this up. Alrighty. Any enemy? Nothing in here too? Oh, come on! The rooms that I was so worried about had no enemies at all. Alright, we're done here then. D4. That was just a waste of time then. I really thought there was going to probably be a few more items in here. Navigate. 1, 2, 3, 4 over 2 R1. Alright guys, we're going to wrap it up here. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. Leave a thumbs up, leave a like to support. Does mean a lot. We're done here. We will probably do some upgrades to the modification menu in the Galaxy map itself. But we'll do that next time around. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. Leave a thumbs up. I will catch you next time.